Hi, it's Malcolm here, and this is my quick explanation of the difference between a swing trader and scalper. Now, obviously, it's my own interpretation of it, and people have different ideas what they think it is. But apart from that, I'll tell you what I think it is. And basically, I now do both. I recently took the BF Scalper course, or I'm still taking it and trying to become a better scalper. So I know that side of it now, or I'm starting to learn that side of it. And I've also been a swing trader. In fact, I'm mainly a swing trader where I go for probably 10 ticks or more when I create a strategy. Now, you could argue that a swing trader goes for 3 ticks or more, or 4 ticks or more, and a scalper tends to go for 1 or 2. But there are always variations on that. But I think the main thing is that the way you look at the strategies between the two. As a swing trader, then I will probably use, well, I mean, obviously I use my TTS software because I come down and I look for strategies where I might be able to go before the off and get 10 ticks, or maybe I'll go in play and I'll look through different races and information, and I'll build up all this information, and I'll come to a conclusion that if I select a certain runner in a certain race with a certain price range, then I've got a good chance of getting 10, 20 or more ticks in a race or before the off. And that could be a football match, it could be a tennis match, it could be lots of different ideas. But the point is that you're kind of coming up with strategies like you do betting systems, whereby, you know, if all these things come together, then I've got a good chance of getting a trade. So, you know, football swing traders will probably do a lot of research into football matches and the goals scored and that sort of thing. I tend to be in horse racing, so I look at, you know, how do races or runners that have come last time out perform, or, you know, what about runners in this particular race, how many runners in the race, the distance of the race, that kind of thing, to give me an edge where I know that I've got a good chance of getting a 10 or more ticks. And as you can see, you know, there's a lot of in-play ticks to be had. In-play strategies are also possibly a swing trader's way of finding profit, but obviously, you know, it gets more dangerous the more when you go in play, especially on horse racing, whereas football you have a bit more time to play around with. Sometimes horse racing is over very quick, so if we do go in play, it will be because, you know, there's a very strong strategy, and we still can hopefully get out without a major loss, that kind of thing. But and the point is, we're looking for you know, odd strategies where we can do. So as a swing trader, I may not be on that many events a day, may even only be on one. And the point of a swing, as a swing trader, is that you gradually build up strategies across possibly different markets or just one market, but you build up multiple strategies, and then you can look at a particular race or whatever and say, okay, this one I can get involved in, or no, this one I'm going to leave alone. Same with football, you know, there will be matches that you go, yeah, I can get involved in this match, or no. The scalper, on the other hand, is a completely different beast in a way, is because as a scalper, we're looking for very, very short-term, quick profits based on price movements. So although as a swing trader I use software, I don't have to possibly as much. I mean, that's not totally truthful, because, you know, software sometimes helps, especially if you're in trouble and you need to get out. But in some ways, I can still use things like the cash out on Betfair on some of my trades and things like that, because I don't need to move quite as quickly all the time. So although I may use software, I don't always have to. Whereas a swing trader, I may have a setup like this, where I can constantly monitor the prices, the weight of money, that kind of thing coming into the market, what's actually happening there, and then I will possibly have a setup where actually you can't see that probably, where I will have a tick offset set immediately. I mean, it wouldn't be 10 in this case, this is because I've had this set up for something else, but I would be constantly monitoring the prices, looking at what's happening in the markets, and make a move depending on what's happening. Sometimes I will actually put 2 bets into the market as one at one time, and wait for them both to get matched. But you're looking at what's happening, where the money is, how quickly the market's moving, and that kind of thing, and then deciding whether you're going to get in or not. This is actually an Australian market, and probably wouldn't do much trading on this. It's just that it's early in the morning, there's not much else going on, so I'm kind of trying to show you basically what might happen. So I'm looking for one or two ticks, and the other thing about scalpers is we need to get out quickly as well. So we might put a trade in for 1 or 2 ticks, but if it goes against us 1 or 2 ticks, we get out again. We don't play around, we're just trying to make money, and the better we get at looking at selections and the way they move, and whether it's time to get in and get out is imperative. So we're looking at really short-term movements normally. There may be cases where we might do a football match or something like that for a couple more ticks, but generally scalpers work on high fluid markets, lots of money coming in, normally like on horse racing 10 minutes before the off or 5 minutes before the off, when money is coming into the market. I actually prefer, funny enough, a lot of scalping at 15 minutes before the off, when there's little movements going on in the market, and it allows you to pick up these 1 or 2 ticks because the market's just going in and out, in and out, in and out. So that's the kind of thing you're looking at. If you see prices bouncing, often you'll see on races, this one obviously not, but often you'll see on races where the price is bouncing off a bottom or top price. So it might be bouncing off a 3, and it goes down to 3, then goes back up, down to 3, then goes back up. That's a classic scalping scenario where you can see the price moving just quickly up and down, and they're the kind of things you're looking for as a scalper. You're just trying to get in, get out very quickly. But what you can do is you could be on multiple runners in the race, and you can put multiple trades on. So whereas you kind of make your money from multiple trades and multiple runners and gradually building up, whereas a swing trader, you tend to be looking for that that one movement which is going to make you that amount of money. So you've strategized and everything else, and you're ready to go in there and just think, right, this is going to get me 10, 20, 30 ticks, whatever it is. Whereas a scalper, I go, I made 1 tick, I made 1 tick, I made 1 tick, I made 1 tick, and up and up and up, and that builds up. But with a scalper, you can generally be on a lot more markets. So scalpers tend to be on multiple markets, and sometimes all day or all evening. They'll just be going from one market to the other, seeing where the opportunities lies, where's the money coming in, where's the movement, where's the chance to do a quick scalp. And that's all they will do all evening. And some of the videos you see out there are just basically a scalper sitting there all evening going, yep, nope, yep, nope, yep. Basically like that. And it's kind of like that. So that's my feelings about the difference between a scalper and a swing trader. You may have different ideas about that, but that's how I feel it is. But you're more than welcome to leave a comment or tell me that I'm totally wrong. But thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.